Hi friends, today we will speak about reported speech, and in reported speech we will speak about questions. Reported speech, and in reported speech we will speak about questions. Okay, we will speak about questions. Before this class we studied direct and indirect speech of statements. Today we will speak about direct and indirect speech of questions or interrogative sentences. I will write it here once again I will write it so that you can see it clearly. Yes, reported speech, questions. See, as far as questions are concerned, there are two types of questions. The first one is verbal questions and the second one is WH questions. See, the first one is verbal questions. Another name of verbal questions is yes no type question. Yes no type question, it is another name. Yes no type question. Yes no type questions. See, these questions, they begin with helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. All of you know which are auxiliary verbs. There are 24 auxiliary verbs: am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, okay, can, could, may, might, must, will, would, shall, should, ought to, need, dare. So these are some of the examples of auxiliary verbs. So these verbal questions or yes no type questions, they begin with auxiliary verbs and their answer is either yes or no. When such type of question is in inverted comma, how will you change that question into indirect speech? That we will discuss today. See, what you have to do, I will write here one sentence. And then I will tell you how to change that sentence into indirect speech. Comma, he said to Rohan, comma into inverted comma, is it your pen? Is it your pen? Question mark. So see, here there is a verbal question in inverted comma. So in place of said to, you will make use of asked. In statement we made use of told. Okay, in place of said to we made use of told. Here you have to make use of asked and you have to remove this comma and inverted comma, and in that place you have to make use of if or whether as conjunction, and then you have to convert this question into statement and you have to change that statement into past tense, and at the end of the sentence you will put full stop in place of question mark. So these are some of the rules to change this type of sentence into indirect speech. So what will be the answer? You will write the answer in this way. He asked Rohan if in place of this if you can make use of whether also, WHETHER. In place of this if you can make use of the word whether, WHETHER. So he asked Rohan if it was his pen. It was his pen, and then full stop. So you will change the order of these two words. You will take this subject here, and after subject you will take this helping verb, and you will change the helping verb into past tense. Here the past tense of is was, and you have to make a certain change in this your. So in place of your there will come his, because Rohan, okay, is it your pen, is it Rohan's pen? So it was, he asked Rohan if it was his pen, and there is a full stop at the end of the sentence. You can make use of whether. In place of this if, you can make use of whether also, okay. WHETHER, this word whether, you can make use of whether in place of this if or whether, WHETHER. So that is whether. So I think you have understood. We'll take few more examples so that you will understand it in a better way. She said, "Are you going to school?" She said, "Are you going to school?" Sorry friends, I am suffering from cold. Sorry for disturbance. So she said, "Are you going to school?" So here also you will make use of asked. She asked, okay. In place of said, you will make use of asked. She asked if, and you will change the order. You will change the order of these two words. You will take this subject first and past tense of are, okay. So here you can assume that she is speaking with you. So she asked me if I was going to school. I was going to school, and there should be full stop at the end of the sentence. So here in place of you have to make use of I. Why? Because you are assuming that she is speaking with you. She asked me, that you are assuming. She asked me if I was going to school. So this is the answer. Let us study a few more sentences. He said, "Can you play badminton?" You can use here, he said to me, okay. He said to me, we'll take me here. He said to me, "Can you play badminton?" So here again, in place of this said to, you will make use of asked. He asked me. He asked me if you will change the order, okay, and past tense of can, I could play, if I could play badminton, and there will be full stop at the end of the sentence, okay. This will be the answer. I will write another sentence. She said to him. She said to him, "Do you sing a song? Do you sing a song?" So what will be the answer? She asked him. She asked him if. You can make use of if or whether. WHETHERE, okay. You can make use of the word if or whether. If or whether. So she asked him whether do you sing a song? So if you change the order, it will be like this. This sentence, it will be like this. You do sing a song. That means you sing a song. And what is the past tense of you sing a song? You sang a song. You have to make necessary change in the pronoun. So in place of you will make use of he, because she is speaking with him. So she is asking him, okay. That's why in place of you will make use of he, whether he sang a song. Okay, he did sing a song means, if you take the past tense, what will be the answer? He did sing a song, but we don't write the sentence in that way. That's why he did sing a song, in place of that he sang a song. He sang a song. So this is the past tense of sing. He sang a song. That will be the answer. He asked her, comma into inverted comma, do you know Hindi? Do you know Hindi? So here also, as asked is given in the direct speech, we will use the same here. He asked her if, so her, you is for her, so here we will change you into she knew. Okay, she knew Hindi. If she knew Hindi, if you change the order, so here if you change the order, the sentence it will be like this: you do know Hindi, and the past tense is you did know Hindi, and we have changed you into she, and the did know means knew. Okay, did know means knew. She knew Hindi. And this will be the answer. I will write the next sentence. He said to me, comma into inverted comma, has Mangesh arrived? Has Mangesh arrived? So here, in place of said to, you will make use of asked. Okay, he asked me if. Okay, you can make use of if or whether. He asked me if Mangesh had arrived. So this will be the answer, and there will be full stop. We will study another sentence. We are speaking about verbal questions. Okay, seventh one, she said, comma into inverted comma, is Geeta learning English? Is Geeta learning English? And there will be question mark. So what will be the answer? She asked. In place of said, you will make use of asked. She asked if. You can make use of whether also. She asked if Geeta was learning English. You will change the order of these two words. You will take subject first and then auxiliary verb. If Geeta was learning English, and you will make use of full stop at the end of the sentence. Next sentence I will write here. The next sentence, Ram said to me, comma into inverted comma, do you know the answer? Do you know the answer? And question mark. So here also, Ram asked me. If, okay, if, you can make use of whether also. If, so Ram was asking me, okay, Ram asked me. So in place of you, you will make use of I, because me is there, okay. If I knew if I knew the answer. If I knew the answer. And there will be full stop. Let us take another sentence. We are speaking about verbal questions now. The next one. Ganesh said to Sita. Ganesh said to Sita, comma, into inverted comma, do you know French? Do you know French? So here, how will you change it into indirect speech? You will change it in this way. Ganesh asked Sita. Ganesh asked Sita if she, because Sita is there, that's why it will change into she. She knew French. She knew French. So this will be the answer. I will take one more sentence. We'll take one more sentence and then we'll speak about another questions. The 10th one. He said, does Kusum like Puran Poli? So this is a dish, okay. Puran Poli, it is a dish from Maharashtra. Puran Poli, it is a dish from Maharashtra. It's like chapati. There is puran in that chapati. So that is Puran Poli. So here, he asked if Kusum liked Puran Poli, okay, liked Puran Poli. So this will be the answer. So these are some of the examples of verbal questions. We have studied how to change verbal questions into indirect speech. The above sentence, it is of direct speech, and the answer, this sentence, it is of indirect speech. In the examination, you will be asked, change the sentence into indirect speech. Change, you will be given such type of sentence, and in bracket, change the sentence into indirect speech. So this is the indirect speech. Okay. Now, up to this time we spoke about verbal questions. Now we will speak about WH questions. Okay. WH questions. See, WH questions are those questions which begins with WH words. What, where, how, why, which. Okay, these are some of the who, whom. These are some of the examples of WH words. So those questions which begins with WH words are WH questions. Okay. So WH questions. WH questions. So when we change a WH question into indirect speech, there is no need to make use of a conjunction. Okay, we use the same. There is no need to make use of another conjunction. We use the same word, WH word, as conjunction. Same word as conjunction. So I will write here one sentence. He said to her. He said to her, what are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? So here, how will you change it into indirect speech? In place of this said to, you will make use of asked. You will remove this comma into inverted comma, and you will use the same word as conjunction. Okay, there is no need to make use of another conjunction, and you will change the order of the subject and auxiliary verb from the question, and there will be full stop at the end of the answer. So he asked her what, and this should be small. Okay, this word, it should be small. He asked her what she was doing, and there will be full stop. So we will change the order here. Okay, you will take this you first and then R later. and you will make the necessary change in pronoun and necessary change in auxiliary verb. So this you, it will change into she. Why? Because this you word, it is for her. That's why it will change into she. And the past tense of are, it is were, but as the subject is she, you have to make use of was. So he asked her what she was doing, and then full stop at the end of the answer. Next, she said to me, comma into inverted comma, where do you live? Where do you live? So here also, how will you change it into indirect speech? See, you will make use of asked in place of said to. So she asked me. In place of said to, you will make use of asked. She asked me where, W-H-E-R-E. This should be small, okay? It should be small, this word. Where, so this you is for me, okay? So the subject form of me is I. Where I lived. Where I lived. Where I, see, you have to change this order. Where you do live. In your mind, you will change the sentence in this way. Where you do live. And where you do live, its past tense is where you did live. And where you did live, that means where you did lived. Where you did live, that means where you lived. And you have to change this you into I, because you is for this me. Where I lived. Where I lived. Understood? This is simple present tense. This question is of simple present tense. You have to change it into simple past tense. Simple past tense statement. Where I lived. That will be the answer. Next sentence I will write here. He said, who has taken my pain? He said, who has taken my pain? My pain. Okay. So this sentence, it is of this question, it is of present perfect tense. So it will change into past perfect. The answer, it will be like this. He asked. In place of said, we will make use of asked. He asked who. You have to make use of small. Okay, small. This W should be small. Okay, here it is capital, but here small. He asked who had taken his pain. Okay, his pain. So this will be the answer. So here he asked who had taken his pain. Here as another subject is not there. Who is the subject? Okay, that's why there is no need to change the order of the words. He asked who had taken his pain, and there should be full stop at the end of the sentence. We have just changed this has into had and my pain. So my pain, my, it is for him, his pain. Okay, my, it will change into his pain, because my, it is for he. Next sentence I will write here. She said, where is my sister's umbrella? She said, where is my sister's umbrella? Where is my sister's umbrella? And question mark. So in place of said, you will make use of asked. She asked where my sister's umbrella was. So here the subject is my sister's umbrella. Where So my sister's umbrella, you will take her sister's umbrella. My, it will change into her. Her sister's umbrella was. Okay, this is, it will change into was, and there will be full stop. We'll study one more sentence. I have written so many sentences. Okay, we'll study few more sentences so that you will get good practice. Okay, Ram said, when do you get up? Ram said, comma into inverted comma, when do you get up? When do you get up? There will be question mark. Okay, as it is question, there will be question mark at the end of the sentence. So Ram is, you can assume that Ram is speaking with you. So Ram asked when. So you can assume that Ram is speaking with you, so you can change this you into I. When I got up. When I got up, and there will be a full stop. I will add some ink in the pen so that you can see the sentences neatly. I will add some ink. So we are speaking about questions, WH questions. I will write few more sentences so that you will get good practice of how to change WH questions into indirect speech, that you will get a good practice of that. I have some more examples with me. I will write these sentences on the board. The next one I will write, Geeta said, comma into inverted comma, Geeta said, why did you break the window? Why did you break the window? And there will be question mark, as it is question. Direct. Okay, this is direct speech. We will change it into indirect speech. Geeta asked why. Now this sentence, it is of simple past tense. It will change into past perfect. Why? You can assume that Geeta is speaking with you. So Geeta asked why I had broken the window. I had broken the window. And full stop. Here object is not given, so you can assume that Geeta is speaking with you. So you can change this you into I. And as this question, it is of simple past tense, you are changing that into past perfect. Geeta asked why I had broken the window. So broken, it is the V3 form of break. Break, broke, broken. Okay. Next sentence I will write. Next one. Seventh one. She said, comma into inverted comma, why did they go there? Why did they go there? Question mark. So its indirect speech is she asked why. And this sentence, it is also of simple past tense. So we have to change it into past perfect. Why? There is no need to change they. Okay, why they had gone there. Why they had gone there, and there should be a full stop. You have just to change the order. You have to take they at the beginning. Okay, after why you have to take the subject they. They had gone there. Gone, it is the V3 form of go. Now the next sentence. Samruddhi said which is Ram's book? Which is Ram's book? Question mark. And the answer, it will be like this. Now we will change it into indirect speech. Samruddhi asked. Samruddhi asked. Asked which is Ram's book? So here also, which was Ram's book? This will be the answer. Okay, which was here, which is doing the function of subject, so there is no need to change the order. Okay, Samruddhi asked which was Ram's book? Which was Ram's book? And there will be full stop. There will be full stop. We are just changing is into was. Now the next sentence. Rahim said, why is he shouting? Rahim said, why is he shouting? Why is he shouting? So here Rahim asked. Rahim asked why. Here the subject is he. Okay, so you have to change the order here. Why he was shouting? Why he was shouting? The past tense of is was. Why he was shouting, and there will be full stop at the end of the sentence. Last sentence, and then we'll stop. My uncle said, comma into inverted comma, why are you making a noise? Why are you making a noise? And question mark. So my uncle is speaking with us. You can assume that your uncle is speaking with you. So my uncle asked me. Okay, you have to assume like that. My uncle asked. Maybe your uncle is speaking with you, and maybe more boys or girls, and they are making noise. So my uncle asked why. You can make use of we in place of you can make use of we, because you can assume that your uncle is speaking with you. Okay, my uncle said to us. My uncle said to us, that you can assume because noise is there, that's why you can assume like that. My uncle asked why we were making noise. We were making a noise. So this will be the answer. You can make use of I also in place of this we. You can make use of I. Why I was making a noise? Why I was making a noise? Because here object is not given. Your object is not given. You can assume that my uncle said to me, or my uncle said to us. So this is as one answer. Another answer is my uncle asked me why I was making a noise, or this answer, my uncle asked why we were making noise. Both answers are right. So today we spoke about direct and indirect speech of questions. Okay, and in questions we studied two types of questions: verbal questions and WH questions. When we change a sentence of verbal question into indirect speech, we make use of if or whether as the conjunction, and at the end of the sentence we put a full stop. And as far as WH questions are concerned, there is no need to make use of another conjunction. We use the same word, WH word, as conjunction. Okay, and we put a full stop at the end of the sentence. You have to make necessary changes in the pronouns and the necessary changes in the tenses. Thank you very much for watching the video, and if you are not a subscriber of my channel, then please subscribe the channel and tell your friends about the channel. The name of my channel is English Grammar by Sachin Deshmukh. Thanks a lot.